Welcome back. Over the past year, immunity has been a real buzzword when talking about COVID-19 and the pandemic, with some studies showing that vitamin D adds a real boost to your immune system. Here now with some simple foods and supplements to help support your immune system is nutritionist Heather Leeson. Good morning to you, Heather.
Good morning.
Can I start by asking you a silly question? Why is our immune system so important for us to manage and mind?
Well, I mean, obviously, it's been a hot topic over the last 15 months or so. And now, as we relax restrictions, I suppose it's important to look after our immune system even more. And we always talk about it in the summer anyway, because, of course, our immune system also related to hay fever and seasonal allergy. So it is really important to look after our immune system.
Interesting that you mentioned that it's seasonal, because I would have thought during the summer our immune system would get a bit of a boost because we're outside more, the weather is nicer, whereas in winter we're more susceptible pre-COVID to colds and whatever if we weren't social distancing.
And that is definitely the case. And the other benefit of the summer is sunshine. And of course, sunshine is where we get our vitamin D. And vitamin D is the nutrient that has been in the news non-stop pretty much this year about, COVID prevention. We know in Ireland we don't get very much sun, so at least half of us are thought to be vitamin D deficient. And this is the time of year we're probably at our lowest, just coming out of a long, hard winter. Okay. We don't get very much from food. A little bit from egg yolk, a little bit from oily fish, some of the fortified milks. But that is one that is definitely helpful to supplement.
For people of all ages, Heather, or?
Yeah, and actually it's a government recommendation for children to supplement anyway. Now, a couple of things about vitamin D. D3 is the best form of vitamin D, much more effective at increasing your vitamin D levels. And also, because it's fat soluble, we always recommend it either in an oil or in a liquid form rather than a tablet. Not so good.
So you've got some great products here.
A couple of lovely products. So the Pharma Nord Bioactive D Pearls are lovely. That is vitamin D3 dissolved in cold-pressed olive oil.
Oh, okay.
They're tiny little capsules, so they're really easy to swallow. You can chew them as well, and it's really easily absorbed in the gut. A couple of different strengths there, the most popular being the 75 microgram. And then another product that I like is the Better You D3000. So that's vitamin D3 in a spray. You literally spray it into your mouth. Yeah, go ahead.
Can I go ahead? Okay.
You can go ahead. And one spray is giving you your 3000 IU, one spray into your mouth, and it's got a nice peppermint taste. Really easy way to take it. Yeah, it's just flavoured with peppermint oil.
That's not taste at all, no?
Absolutely not. So that's a great one, and there's different strengths in that as well. Now, with vitamin D, a couple of things. That's suitable from the age of 13.
There's ones for children as well, though, because we're buying them.
There are ones for children as well, and you do need to be a little bit careful with vitamin D. Now, I know our levels are low, but if you have too much, we do store it. It's fat soluble, so we do store in excess. So one spray of that would be enough. You don't need 10 of them.
So balance is key, and just make sure you do your homework when it comes to exactly how much.
Yeah, and you get that any of those products actually in Horan's Healthstores nationwide.
Super. So what else should we be considering when thinking about our immune system and how to keep it so healthy?
So two of the important ones, zinc and vitamin C, and what they do is they help our white blood cells to do their job. That's our immune army. Okay. And again, a little bit like vitamin D, we know from Safe Food surveys that in Ireland, we're not that good at getting zinc into our diet, even though you get it in meat, you get it in seeds, you get it in nuts, in whole grains, in pulses. So there's loads of sources of zinc.
But how much red meat would you need to be eating each week to get
your now red meat, we're all trying to watch our red meat consumption, and we're only supposed to be eating 3 portions of good quality red meat a week anyway. So looking at the other sources, and zinc works together with vitamin C for our immune system. They work really nicely together. Vitamin C, we get this from fruit and veg. It's not just from oranges, which is what we all think of, but actually even broccoli, kiwi fruit, parsley, pepper, red pepper. A cup of red pepper will give you 3 times the amount of vitamin C as an orange. So spread out your vitamin C. I know, because we're all obsessed with oranges, but actually any fresh fruit and veg. So that is why one reason why we should be eating our 5 portions of veg, 2 portions of fruit.
But you remember you were in before and you had great recipes for smoothies and incorporating the correct vegetables along with a little bit of honey or water or milk even.
Yeah, so it's just tipping away, making sure that you're getting plenty and the kids are getting plenty as well. And like I said, zinc and vitamin C work well together. There's loads of research showing they shorten duration and severity of viruses. Lots of research underway for COVID. Now, you can take that in food, like, nuts and a piece of fruit as a snack. Yeah. But you can also supplement it. There's a lovely Irish company called One Nutrition based in Wicklow, and they have a Revive and Go immunity capsule. Oh, go on. So that is really concentrated form of vitamin C with citrus bioflavonoids and zinc. That's lovely, gentle on the stomach, and it's one of those companies, what is in the capsule is just the supplement. There's no filler, there's only the nutrient in the capsule.
That's good to know. You're just talking about vitamin C there, and I'm thinking back to times pre-COVID, but anytime I ever had a sniffle or a head cold, I always reached for the vitamin C. Most likely too late. I mean, at the point where you've got the sniffles, you're already in the middle of suffering.
It's a really good point. Now, you can take a supplement to boost your intake if you feel the sniffles coming on at the onset of symptoms, but we should be eating these foods and supporting ourselves all of the time.
Well, look, the meaning of symptoms now is so different than they would have been 15 months ago.
No,
but what I suppose I mean is that we should be taking these all the time if we feel that there's perhaps a bit of a lack of them in our diet.
Exactly, or while we're working on our diet. And the other option that's a nice option is a kind of more of a multi. So this Nature's Plus Source of Life Liquid Gold is a lovely product because it's food-based. So this is made from 110 different plants, and you're getting your 13 vitamins, including your vitamin D, including your vitamin C. You're getting 5 minerals, including zinc, and it's a liquid. Great thing about this, there's no fillers, there's no artificial colours, there's no artificial sweeteners, so it's a really natural, plant-based product.
This is what I'm interested to hear more on, the elderberry liquid.
Yeah, now elderberries, they grow all over the country. You've probably seen them out walking. It's a little bit early, not till later in the year, but they have huge antioxidant capacity, twice as much as blueberries. And the Sambucul elderberry liquid is a lovely product. It's safe for all of the family, and that's just it's just hundreds of different elderberries in a bottle, and you have a portion every day, and it's flooding your system with antioxidants, lovely immune support.
And are these products easy enough to find?
They are. They're all available at Horan's health food stores and on horanshealth.ie.
Lovely. Thank you very much. I'm going to go home now and rummage through the medical press and see what vitamins I need to stock up on. Thanks, Heather.
Pleasure
as always chatting to you. We'll see you soon. Now, up next in fashion, we're going to be finding the fun again with some looks perfect for glamming up this summer. Lots of colour there too.